In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to tie the J knot. So this knot here is one of the strongest line-to-line knots that you can do. It's primarily used when you go from like braid to fluorocarbon or from your leader to your tippet whenever you are fly fishing. So it's not the easiest knot to tie in my opinion. That's why I don't use it a whole lot. There are situations when you kind of need something a little bit stronger like this. It's a little bit big and it's a little bit harder, like I said before. And that's kind of why I don't use it too much. I prefer like the Alberto or blood knot whenever I'm going from braid to my leader, just because it's a little bit easier and it's always done the job. But that being said, it's still something that you want to know. All right, so before we do get started, I just want to mention a gear giveaway I'm planning on doing. So it's probably going to be at like 1,000 subscribers, and then I'll probably continue doing it every like 5,000 after that. So here are some things I'm thinking about. So we have for here, it's a bait casting reel. You have to have like a backpack, but you know, a fishing backpack. I just toss everything in there whenever I'm going out. It's really, really useful. And also like a GoPro or something. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. If you do have any suggestions for anything else, just leave a comment down below and I'll figure something out. But if you do want to enter, I need you to do 3 things. Okay, so first, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment giveaway down below. Just do those 3 things and you'll be automatically entered. All right, so if you do want to enter, then good luck, and we will jump back to the video. All right, so you're gonna need your 2 lines here. So you're gonna need your main line and also your leader line. The leader line, you need to make it however long you think you'll need. So you'll need to pre-cut that. And I would recommend you cut, you know, a pretty decent length the first time, just because it is a little bit tricky. The whole sort of concept behind this knot is it's pretty simple, but it's a little bit finicky when you're actually doing it. And before I use both knots, I'll just quickly show you the concept with one strand of line. So I'll just use this line here, and the basic concept behind it is the first step is to make a simple loose overhand knot. So we're gonna grab our line, we're gonna grab our tag end, and we're gonna make a loop just like that. So we're gonna have a simple loop, and then all we're gonna do is we're gonna take this tag end and we're gonna put it through the loop, right? So it goes through the loop, just like that. And then we're going to go around the bottom and back through the loop. Then we're gonna go around the top and back through the loop, and then through the bottom and back through the loop. Then all we have to do is pull it. So we basically have 2 wraps going around the top of the loop, and then 2 wraps going around the bottom, right? So the top, 2 on the bottom, and all you have to do is pull it tight. But with this knot, you need to do that with both pieces of line. So that's kind of where it gets a little bit tricky. All right, so I'm using thicker rope here, so it's going to be a bit harder and it's going to look a little bit messy, but you should still get the point. But basically what you want to do is this yellow line is going to be my main line. So this is coming from my reel, okay? And then the black line here is my leader material that I've already cut. So all you want to do is you want to overlap them like that. And I would recommend, if it's your first time, you want to overlap them by quite a bit, just because it does make it easier. And then you can, you can cut your line as you go. But, obviously once you get the hang of it, you can, overlap them a lot less and do the job. But I'd recommend you do them quite a bit, okay? All right, so the first step is to hold your 2 lines, and we're going to take the line and basically wrap it around. You're gonna form a loop, just like we did before, just like that. Then we're gonna take the tag ends here and pull them through and make a simple overhand knot. So it's gonna be a loose, almost looks like a heart. All right, so we're then gonna take our pieces of line right here that are going off this way, and we're going to wrap it around the bottom part of the line. We're gonna go around, and we're gonna come back through the loop, okay? We're then gonna take it and go around the top and come back through the loop. And then we're gonna take and go around the bottom and back through the loop. Okay, so just like we did in the very first step, we're going to have two wraps around the top, so 1, 2, and then we're going to have 2 wraps around the bottom, so 1, 2. All right, so our yellow line here is going to be our main line coming from our reel. The black line here is going to be your tag end of your leader. The yellow line here is going to be the tag end of your main line, and the black line here is going to be your leader. So basically all you got to do is start slowly pulling them tight, just like that. I like putting a bit of moisture on this so you can either put water or spit. It seems to secure it a little bit better, but all you have to do now is slowly pull the lines tight. All right, so you should then have something that looks like that. You're just obviously going to look a little bit neater because, you know, I'm using thicker line here, so it's going to be a bit, it's a bit hard to work with. So it's not the smallest knot in the world, but it will do the job. It's really, really strong. It's almost never going to come undone, but pretty much all you got to do now is clip off the tag end of your leader, so right here, and then also clip off the tag end of your main line. Then you'll have your main line here coming down to your knot, going to your leader, and there is the J knot. So if you do want to learn about any other useful knots and how to tie them, I will leave a link for that down below. It's going to kind of walk you through all the more common knots and like what they're used for, how to tie them, all that kind of stuff. So that link's down below. And if you do want another entry into our giveaway, you can like and comment on our latest video, which is going to be to the left of this video. All right, so I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.